And you feel pretty good about being an early adopter of new technology as you enjoy that acceleration of the Tesla, until all of a sudden, the Tesla battery starts running on low. What kind of passive-aggressive or aggressive-aggressive looks do you think you're getting from the passenger seat next to you? Okay? Until all of a sudden, across the dashboard comes a little message from Elon Musk saying, "Fret not, human. We've just safely and remotely upgraded your battery via the cloud so you can safely get out of harm's way." This is a true story. Your relationship with that cold piece of technology has now become anthropomorphized or humanized. It's now no longer a monologue between brand and consumer or a dialogue through social media between brand and consumer. It's brand, consumer, and the object in a trialogue. This predictive customer experience is something we all want today. And this happens in logistics and supply chain as well. We released a report together with Microsoft a few years ago on how AI is powering retail. And one of the case studies we looked at was the e-commerce site, The Iconic. Their AI-powered decision-making based on customer behavior is providing valuable replenishment insights. In fact, the retailer can now predict return rates with 80% accuracy. And if anyone in their shopping cart puts in the medium, the large, and the extra large of 3 different colors, I know you don't do this, but some other consumers do, a little friendly bot pops up and says, "Have you got some problem with sizing? Would you like to help us?" And as a result, they are able to reduce what gets ordered. Is this good for people, planet, as well as the Iconic's profit, who used to offer free shipping? Absolutely. I wrote a book a few years ago called Digilog, How to Win the Digital Minds and the Analog Hearts of Tomorrow's Customer, where I argue that the future is not about throwing away the analog baby with the digital bathwater, but embracing the best of these two worlds together. And in wrapping up, I just want to touch upon the rise of what's now known as the conscious consumer. A consumer who doesn't just accept stories or greenwashing through the supply chain, but they want a digitally verified supply chain. From farm to table, producer to consumer. They are conscious around a number of aspects. The conscious consumer today exists all around the world. In fact, 34% of current and former Audi, BMW, Mercedes, Tesla, or Volkswagen vehicle owners would gladly change their brand allegiance to another one based upon ESG credentials. 9 in 10 Aussie consumers are more likely to purchase ethical and sustainable products, 66% willing to pay a premium. And even investors care about these aspects as well. They are also incredibly data-driven. A few too many years ago, I ran the New York Marathon, and I did so spontaneously. Don't try this at home, with 16 hours preparation. Now, I always knew that the last 39.5 kilometers were really going to suck. But at least to my aid, I had a little digital piece of software and hardware in my back pocket. Something that could tell me from farm to table or from beginning to end how I was performing. Could tell me the couple of times I had to hide to go to the bathroom, to just hide from the world, or when I sped up to go through more dangerous neighborhoods.